Good day, students! Welcome back to your Grade 12 Career Guidance Program. And we are now about to discuss Module 6, our third to the last module, entitled Keep Me Balanced. In 1995, sinabi ni Brown sa kanyang values-based holistic approach tungkol sa career development, values play an important role in the career decision-making process of individuals more than their interest. Oo nga naman, because we do believe that values are a fundamental building block of our personal mission in life. Kaya naman importante na pag-usapan natin ito dahil sabi ni Villar noong 2009, values also serves as the basis for evaluating one's own action and the action of others, particularly in terms of how individual and others must function. So, our values will help us answer the question, is our decision or behavior ethical or not? Okay? So, at madalas magkaiba-iba tayo ng sagot dito because maybe what is right for you is not right for me, or what is right for me is also not right for you, or malala, hindi katanggap-tanggap sa karamihan. Now, after this module, we are expected to first identify our individual values na makakatulong sa pagkamit ng ating individual na career goals. Second, evaluate your values that influence your career and life decisions. At sa huli, bilang individual activity, you plan ways, on how to resolve conflict in your values to successfully achieve your career and life goals. Wait, in our previous mental health learning session, according to inactivity cycle, we have this low mood because we choose to withdraw and not participate. And with this inactivity and withdrawal, it will also result to low mood. Kaya naman bago tayo magsimula, let's not forget to make this fun learning experience. So for the procedure, in 15 seconds, I will show a set of a group of jumbled letters and I want the class to guess the right order of the letters. Okay? So that's it. You have to come up with the correct words or phrases and share your answer with the class by putting all your answers in the comment section. Are you ready? Your 15 seconds starts now. Looking at the word or phrases we used, what do you think are these about? That's right. These are important values to a person's life, and these values might affect or influence your career choices of a profession. What is the essence of understanding values? Okay, so values are individual beliefs that motivate people to act one way or another. So they serve as a guide for human behavior. Generally, people are predisposed to adopt the values that they are raised with. Okay? And maaari mo itong paniniwalaan na tama dahil ito ang ating nakasanayan or kinagisnan sa ating kulturang kinabibilangan. Now, career decision making often involves weighing values against each other and choosing which values to elevate, tulad ng pagpapatuloy sa pansariling kagustuhan compared to parents' decision on what course in college we are going to take. What are the different kinds of values? So we have 7 kinds of values. One is personal values. Okay, so for personal values, for example, privacy, peace of mind, and self-respect. Okay, so for personal values, what else can you add? So another is family values, like family happiness and love. Okay, another kind of values are spiritual values, tulad ng working for the good and well-being of the less fortunate. Okay, to be in union with God. Now, next is work values, like competence and fast pace. Importante yan sa trabaho. And another is, of course, meron ding career values, like personal growth and advancement. Okay, professional advancement. Itong isa, common ito sa mga helping professionals. Social and humanitarian values, tulad ng service and competent care for others. And lastly, cultural values. So, padrino system and crab mentality. Ay, hindi pala. Joke lang. Yung example sa cultural values ay utang na loob at pakikisama. Career decision making often involves weighing values against each other and choosing which values to elevate, tulad ng pagpapatuloy sa pansariling kagustuhan compared to parents' decision on what course in college we are going to take. So, ibig sabihin, pwede itong maging dahilan ng hindi pagkakaintindihan? Tama ka dyan. Conflicts can result when people have different values, leading to a clash of preferences and priorities. Some values have intrinsic worth, other values, such as ambition, courage, and responsibility, describe traits or behavior that are instrumental as means to an end. Okay? So, meron tayong tinatawag na sacred values. Sacred values will seldom be compromised kasi ang tingin natin sa mga ito ay mga tungkulin or duty, no? So, rather than considering it as factors na pwede lang natin i-consider kapag tayo ay nagdidesisyon. Okay? So, whether values are sacred, have intrinsic worth, or are means to an end, values vary among individuals and across cultural and time. Okay, so however, values are universally recognized as a driving force in our decision making. Are you experiencing conflicts in values? Well, ito na yung main reason bakit Keep Me Balanced ang title ng module na ito. So, in order for you to resolve conflicts in values, let us first identify kung ito ba ay interpersonal conflict, intrapersonal conflict, or organizational conflict. If independence conflict with security, example, working while studying or scholarship for educational assistance, and achievement conflicts with health, example, you want to be surgeon in the future but you have hemophobia, the fear of blood. Okay, so these are example of intrapersonal conflict in which you are in a situation or experiences conflict of values and needs within oneself. Now, interpersonal conflict happens when people with divergent values but who must live or work together, no? Example, your professor in college values authoritarianism, but you value independence. So this might create interpersonal conflict when left unmanaged. So kailangan pa rin siyang i-manage para hindi tayo umabot sa ganitong conflict. Lastly, if your personal value system clashes with institution, no, or school values, para makarelate din kayo, you might experience organizational conflict. Okay, so example, the school policy in dress code, strict adherence to Catholic doctrines, but you don't find it personally relevant. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Actually, the school is just wanting to produce an ideal Ignatian Marian graduates. Madalas kapag hindi nakaka-maintain ng balance, no, so between these conflicts, either interpersonal, intrapersonal, or organizational conflicts, you sometimes argue with your parents, no, you tend to disobey your teachers, or other students focuses on their personal protest and resort into unhealthy debates. Okay, so we will proceed with the question and answer segment after this short break.
Anxious, nervous on my first day at UIC. With new courses to learn, new friends to make, there were just some of my anxieties. But in the end, they were all gone because everyone was so friendly and accommodating.
I never felt out of place here. One can always observe how UIC always tries its best to cater to the needs of its students. And that's how it manages to produce top quality graduates.
The University of the Immaculate Conception was founded in 1905. It is the first Catholic educational institution in Davao City and administered by the Religious of the Virgin Mary. We offer basic education aligned with the K-12 program and higher education in the fields of science and technology, arts and humanities, and business and teacher education.
UIC Science Resource Center is a DENR recognized environmental laboratory. It is a DOH accredited water testing facility. As the university's full-service laboratory, it provides technical assistance and extensive in-house hands-on training on the use of sophisticated instruments and equipment.
UIC offers an enriched educational curricula that enables learners to earn national certification, learn foreign languages, and acquire job-related skills through local and international exposure.
The various learning experiences, activities, and performance tasks challenge us to develop deep levels of thinking to be able to apply our learnings into real-life situations.
We are trained to do research and scientific explorations and provide concrete actions to the various problems of the environment and society.
With connectivity powered by Globe, UIC can now facilitate online enrollment, provide our students with easy access to information, Wi-Fi hotspots on campus, and most importantly, our 3 campuses, Father Selga, Bonifacio, and Bahada, are digitally connected, so operations are much more efficient than before.
Because of connectivity, even for us administrators, tasks such as encoding grades, searching for quick links, and educational resources are improved, making our processes more convenient than ever.
I believe that technology is very important. It makes our students employable, it makes things easier and faster. The challenge is how to use technology to the fullest, but not compromising the values of UIC.
I'm proud to be part of UIC, where excellence is exemplified, and that's what makes this university great.
We are most proud of forming our students to become Ignatian Marian leaders and committed to a continuous search for excellence. I am proud to be a UICian.
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 We are proud to be UICians.
We are proud to be a UICian.
We are proud to be a UICian.
Maligayang pagbabalik sa inyong career guidance program. So, we will proceed with the question and answer segment. Okay, for the first question, Sir Ace, how dangerous are these values conflicts? So, will it affect our decision in life and career? Sige. So, sometimes if there's conflict, we are experiencing conflict within our mind. Okay, so with that, we so much focus to believe that one must prevail or win over the other. So, with so much focus on that aspect, we tend to forget about to just compromise or to keep balance. Okay? So, Values conflicts create tension, which can lead to anxiousness and most of the time stress. Okay? So they can make people indecisive or papalit-palit ng desisyon. Okay? So kung nagiging makakalimutin ka na, tanungin mo na sarili mo, intellectually stressed na ba ako? Okay? So values conflicts is a situation that can confuse with the person you live with or you work with. So, pwedeng magresulta sa interpersonal problems. Okay, so for the second question, Sir Ace, I have a very similar situation and it affects my career decision making. How can we grade 12 students resolve values conflicts? Okay, so sagutin natin yan. For intrapersonal conflict, okay, one has to be clear about his or her priorities. Okay, so priorities depend on one's role, okay, one's goals, and personal mission. So, balikan nyo yung personal mission statement nyo. Okay. And then, revisit your personal mission statement and think if it needs some revision. Okay. So that, kung naisip nyo na you have different priorities by this time. So, for the next question, okay, so what if I will experience the same interpersonal conflict pag nasa college na ako? Or my work na ako and I have conflict with my colleagues? How can we grade 12 students prepare for that situation? Okay, so for interpersonal conflicts, it can be resolved through communication in which both parties try to see and understand the situation of the other. Okay, now this is also true to all kinds of profession. Even if you are not a call center agent, you are not a teacher, always value communication and understanding. So sometimes we listen because we want to talk back or just reply, so we forget to understand. Well, I can't blame you because conflict creates tension, so I suggest speak with kindness at all times. And for our last question, okay, so Sir Ace, how about po yung sa organizational conflict? So, madalas hindi nag-a-adjust ang organization or institution sa gusto namin, okay? So, ano ang mga posibleng gawin namin? Okay. If organizational values conflicts with your personal values, ask yourself these questions. Is it worthy of your attention right now? Okay? So, if no, then one option is setting it aside. If yes naman yung sagot mo dun sa tanong, then choose between the two. Embracing the values of the organization, okay? Or leaving the organization and work for one whose values are compatible with yours. So remember, the Serenity Prayer says, accept the things you cannot change and do the things that you can. So that concludes our session for today. Thank you for being with us and have a nice day. God bless, good luck, good health, and have a good mental health.